Okay. YouTube is on. Let's send the data over to Twitch. Make sure Twitch is on. Notification for Twitch is on, so Twitch should be running. And YouTube is getting the data now. Okay. Checking 1, 2, 3. Mic level is at 5. Good. All right. Let's start up the CD to make sure that we get something here. So far, so good. Oh, there you go. Welcome to the stream here, Chad. So far, so good. Yes, it looks like it's actually up and running. YouTube hasn't sent out notifications yet, so, well, can't do that. So we begin. Alright, so welcome to the stream. This is the King of Smut 95 playing the Langrisser on the PC Engine. Just getting all the streams activated and running, and it seems to be somewhat smooth. I'm getting some numbers, so it's good. Volume level looks right. We're getting the appropriate bounces on the second one, so I'm assuming the audio is coming through good. Yeah. I'm gonna set the level to 5. I think 1, 2, 3, no, 5 bars. Right there. So. Okay. Let's move it to the other menu here. Run. Load. Load 16, and there we go. Let's make sure Twitch side's on. Okay. Loading that side in. Okay, so now I am going to continue the game from a load to save its state. The state I was in was state 7. There we go. Ta-da. All right. Let's go to, oops, change windows here. Okay. Testing. All right. We have stream. Okay, it seems to be running. Stream now. Good. That looks good. Alright. Trying to get an update on YouTube, Synergy. They don't show it as being online. Even though I got some data. No, it's not actually saying it's online. But, well, what can you do? I'll learn on the Twitch side today. So, that's running. PC Engine's running. Okay. Audio levels are great. The thing is that YouTube isn't online with me. Or, well, it says I got one concurrent view. So, let's just go with that then. Okay, so I'll just kind of teeter that on this side here. Let me just swap a window here. Move to a new window. Okay, I'm just gonna create and collapse a bunch of windows here. There. A bit messy, but that's okay. This is where it comes from. Like, geez, I wish I had an extra monitor on my screen here, but that's all he is another monitor to make another hole in my head. Okay. Alright, so I'm up and running. I don't know if the people on YouTube can quite catch me right now, but we'll see here. It says I've got a concurrent viewer, so that looks to be somewhat okay, so I'm going to leave that alone. Alright, so welcome to the stream. We're doing Langrisser on the PC Engine today. We're going to hopefully finish off level 16. We've been, sludging away at it. We're actually up to 41 turns on this game, so this definitely has taken quite a while for us to do so. But we'll see what we can, what I can muster up here. Okay. So when we last left off, we basically managed to finally get out of the the bottleneck in the passage. We managed to go into this box and grab the dragon flare. And then now we'll move all the, gotten rid of all the guys that came down from this troop here, and we've kind of taken care of them. We had a bunch of dragon guys come from this side, and now we've taken care of them. And now we're just attacking the last set, which is right at the very bottom here. He's the guy that got the great dragon. Okay, so he's the guy that we're after right now, and we got the small force over here. One left over, Master Dragon to deal with. So, we're gonna try basically funnel the kills onto Soon, because he's the next person that's due for a class change. So we'll see if we can do that. And Chris is the other one Chris and Jessica are also here, and we're gonna try to get them some more experience points. But I think they're out of chances, per se the word, just because of what's left on the board here. So let's throw a couple heal spells on him here, and then let him see. I don't think he's got anybody left. Most everything are all Alberts. Yeah, they're all mostly Alberts. So let's use Laden then. A heal one. Maybe around here on this hex here. Let him heal all these guys up here. Gets him back to a 10. Let's see if I can overrun him with a 10. Come on. Come on. Ah, 2 more points. Now the problem is I don't think I've got any more troops by soon. I think he's lost all his troops. Yes, so it appears that he has used up all his troops. This guy's down 2 hit points. 2 hit points. And he's out of range of Chris. Is he out of range of Jessica? No, he's not. So Jessica might be able to take on. So let's move this guy out of the way. This is Jessica's archer. So you know what we can do? You can probably do it, but I have extra spell ability. Why not use it? Okay. Take the 10 unit. Make sure you use a sure kill. Okay. Just those other guys are not on board. Now Albert has already done his class change, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move him out of the way because it's not necessary for him. Well, actually, what I'm going to do? Let's move towards the other guy over here because he's going to be the next one that has to be dealt with. Well, actually, I suppose it's a great dragon, so maybe I'll leave him here. Assemble his forces here. Okay, looks like everyone else has had a turn then. We will end the turn here. And go to the next one. Right. So definitely YouTube's having some weird issues again. Even though it says it is live. I don't know how much I can believe YouTube. So, okay. So today was a nice day for me, another errand day. You know, just because I worked on Saturday and Sunday. You know, so they decided to give me Monday and Tuesday off. And so, you know, we got that. Oh, looks like they attacked soon and they killed him off. Or, I don't know, they killed him off because there's no killing in this game. Okay, so soon can't get any more experience points, so that doesn't help me. So that means I gotta maybe kill him using Jessica. So let's, or Chris. Chris got some horses here. Maybe I'll try to do it with Chris. Let's see, let's move him over to about here. So I'm in range. I'll use Jessica to do attack on Chris. So that way then she can use one of her horses and so we ram that guy. Ram the guy at the butt. Okay, Chris. Come on. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Yeah. Yeah, level 2. Thank you. Alright. So the dragon here is the last guy, so we will not chase him, but we'll chase him. Now, since we sent Chris this way, you know, kind of makes it hard for me to send the other way. So let's move Leading out of the way. Here, and I'm going to move Albert to a new staging area. Say right over here. He can stage his forces there. Layton can put all his forces down over here. And Chris is kind of going this way for the time being. Let her heal that. Let him heal him up. And who is this one? Jessica. Okay, well I guess we'll retreat you so you can get healed. Who does this belong to? It also wants to be Jessica. So once you move over and let the person beside you get healed, and that should be it for the 4 guys on my side. So let's go do it. Haha. Okay. Yeah, I copied it. Not sure why YouTube being such a pain in the butt. I gave the information. It says in stream here, so that means I must be live streaming it properly, I think. Huh. Alright, I'll keep that on. I'm not sure why it's doing that, so I will live that. Okay, so I'm going to close this window. And I'll just deal with that. Okay. So I noticed this thing is buzzing down here, making lots of burp noises. That's probably Pokemon Go with a some peering close to the gym. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock. Maybe I should deal with that first. So let's switch over to webcam mode here. We have a bunch of things running here. It's all good. I just acquired the Dragon Slayer blade in Langrisser here, so we're kind of wondering. So basically, because it's a level 20 blade, I have to, power it up. Because obviously I can't give it straight to one of my guys, because obviously they're already using powered up weapons, and I, of course, in the concourse of combat, I need stronger stuff to make sure I can I can deal with the damage and that kind of stuff. So it's a two-way sort of way. So can't use it because it's not powered up enough, but if you don't do stuff to it to power it up, then you can't use it, right? So because just there's better stuff out there. So I'm gonna spend a little bit of money here on the Dragon Slayer sword blade. The size it is, it makes you think it's actually only like a dagger or something, but it's supposed to be a full sword. If that exists, if such a word exists, the sword. No. But basically, yeah. So basically, I'm going to use this opportunity to equip such these guys, and raise his level up, so that when this the sword or thing is ready, then I can swap it up to one of my main characters, and the main character can swap down, start handing me down these other weapons and stuff. There we go. So the Dragon Slayer is a +3 to attack, +3 to hit points. When battling against demons, the attack, the defense, and magic defense increase by 10% currently right now. So I guess as I beat it, it's going to add more percentage points as I gain more levels on this particular weapon. It'll probably go up to 3.5%, and probably like 6%, and then maybe the last couple jumps would be like 7.5, 8, 7.5, and 9, I guess, 9%. So definitely worth getting anyway. So let's get rid of this annoying buzzing sound, and it's coming from this guy right here on the map here, a wild Ekin. It's really close to me and keeps constantly, giving the thing showing up. So let's quickly get those out of the way. Langrisser mobile, basically waiting for time reset. It's going to be happy. It's not. Let's see, about 9:18 right now. The game reset will happen at 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So if you're on the stream right now and watching this, welcome. Definitely, I'm sure as you're doing your dailies and that kind of stuff, this might be a little bit of entertainment for you while you finish those off. We're still in this, the topic for Langrisser. So it's kind of interesting to know that kind of stuff while you're doing last moments, doing that kind of thing there. Okay. The other thing I've noticed here is that the gym is now yellow. and you know, can't have that. We're gonna have to fix that. Boot those yellow guys out. Get on my gym. Okay. Okay. So before we do that, let's quickly go back to the main window here, and let's put it on the next set of moves. Although we're getting pretty close to the end here. Okay, so we can basically move Laden over to the side here. Or actually, I'm gonna move it over here. Yeah, right here, because he's got those and then I'm gonna move Albert to maybe on the other side of him over here. Yeah. Okay. Because he's got basically griffins that can be used to take him down a bit without actually killing him. So and that will give me a chance to get Jessica down and reposition and move Chris down to where she can stand. She can stand right about here. Okay. So I'm just gonna move some of these guys out of the way. Let's see, mainly, and then get some of you guys back in the healing squares. Like, let's get both of Chris's horses done, because again, they can maybe used to do the one last crash against this guy here, and you know, and do something. Chances are, I may not be able to do anything just because he is really powerful here. And okay, stop there. Good. Okay, let's turn the webcam again, and so let's deal with this guy that's in the gym here. So. Okay, let's send our first group in. Oh, one crashed, so I'll use this as the next backup group. So, you know, it looks like they put some hard guys at the very front there. A Blissey, a Metacross, and a Snorlax. But that shouldn't be too hard. We'll get them dealt with, right? So, the new surprise that happened this week is the fact that you know, the raid boss has been switched over to the some people refer to as the dog version or the ground version of the Giratina. Now it's one of the type of things like, do we really need another freaking, like, you know, event where they release Giratinas? Because, like, you know, for the most part, they're pretty useless. I mean, they're not, well, totally useless, but they're just, you know, you kind of go, we already had the Giratina, we already had him come out, and now, you know, I guess, you know, the Niantic is coming up with some boring excuse like, oh yeah, well, we have nothing else ready, so we're gonna have a shiny Giratina, sure, and we'll just release the Giratinas out again, so that all you new players, you know, we don't want to feel that, you know, we don't want to, you know, make you feel excluded, okay? So we'll let you, you know, try to catch these, you know, we'll make an event back, and it'll bring the shiny, you know, bring the Giratina back, and it'll give the opportunity that it might be shiny. And it's like, yeah, that, you know, this is a great idea. We should see, you know, good job, yeah. Employee of the month. There you go. You came up with a good idea, right? And of course, Niantic thinking they're all so awesome, but in reality, they're not. It's like, come on. New sets coming out. We want the Pokemon from the new set, man. So you've been listening. We want the new ones, which, you know, will eventually happen. Also to get the, you know. Also, this week also, you know, there's the speculation of, you know, there's these new EX raid bosses. And again, we don't know what those are going to be right now at this present moment, but you know, people are anticipating more. You know, another version of Deoxys, maybe. Who knows? Who knows? But we will know. We will know as soon as they get that released out. And you know, I'm sure they probably getting it from a few people saying, like, "What the hell is this Giratina crap? We don't need this Giratina, man. What the heck?" But again, you know, we with new, you know, with the new, let's see, you know, promotional people like Saving Foods and that kind of stuff. They go, yeah, let's do a promo and bring them back again. No, not really. Have a silly promo, but you know. Okay. Last guy, Kangastan. Let's take him down here. Just a minute, nice and quick. So yeah, I was downtown a little bit, you know, around the city hall area today, and you know, going around looking at different things. That was rather interesting. That, you know, they still have a mall there, although it's rather, you know, relatively small mall, and they've taken away a lot of stuff. You know, main flagship in the store is like Safeway, but well, or used to be a Safeway, but not anymore. Okay, let's throw some guys in here. To the newly evolved ripe here. Get in there. Let's see, power. These are also recently. So putting a slacking in this one. Yes, I'll put a alt on this one. That leaves this guy. So basically, when I was running around Metrotown and that kind of stuff, which is a large mall, I was able to do a couple of you know, raids and that kind of stuff, trying to get this Giratina. And you know, so first raid I did, you know, one of my accounts, you know, got the shiny Giratina. It actually looks pretty nice. You know, it's got sort of a nice, you know, neon glowing blue sort of aura from his chest lines and that kind of stuff. It's actually a pretty cool effect. Let's see, let's put this guy there. Okay. Okay, so that takes care of that. Let's switch the window back, and should we finish doing all this move here? Okay. Oh no, there it is. But you're still doing his moves. Again, keep on forgetting that when I leave the PC Engine alone, it forgets that you know, guys get moving. So let me get a refill of this. Keep my my throat moist. That's very, very important. Be right back. Alright. Okay, let's see what's going on here. So, now let's see if we can surgically do this here. Because it's going to be really tight and tough. Because it's the hard, well, I wouldn't say it's the hardest part of the game, but it's definitely one they got to concentrate on. Alright, so what we're going to do is we need to, there's one guy over here that we need to get. Now the trick is, do I want to send Layden down there to beat him down, and then try to let these guys try to take this guy down himself? Yeah, I guess we can try that. Okay, so. Well, actually, it doesn't really matter. I guess we don't need to worry about him if we're not worried about the experience points. Except for the cash. That's the only difference. So. Alright. Screw it. Alright, so let's start with an attack of this Griffin. Let's see if I can do any damage to him. Yes, I can do about half. Okay, so that's half the damage. Can we maybe get Chris to do the rest of the damage? She's got one horse left. Well, she only got one horse left. So maybe we have to use Jessica to do it. So let's throw attack on her. Attack. Okay, so let's try to use this guy here and let's attack him from the top. One hit point damage. Oh, good grief. Alright, so I'm going to use Layden. Let's see. Let's use... let's blast him. Pew! What's no damage? Ah! Oh. Didn't say it was an ice dragon. Why the hell did he get immunity from ice? Oh, man. Okay. Can I hit him with this guy? No damage. Ah, these guys aren't strong enough. It's like fighting slimes, I can tell you. Okay, let's take this and let's place it behind Chris. Chris can heal. Let's see. Magic, heal 1. So heal 1 right here. Okay. And everybody's on that. It's okay. Let's pause. Let's see what we can do. Man. Man, oh man, oh man. I tell you. How does that work? So, how are you guys the day out there today? I mean, today's a, a usual working Tuesday, Normally it should be a busy day for a lot of us, but not for me. Last of the day off. I tell you, having a day off during the weekday is pretty good. Allows you to go out and do stuff and whatnot, but at the same time, man, with all those places and that kind of stuff open and errands and that kind of stuff you have to do, I sure spent a heck of a lot of money doing doing stuff, getting stuff and doing errands and getting things paid. And so I can see where if you're not doing stuff, or whatever that kind of stuff, then you can spend a lot of money, and you kind of wonder where it all went. It's like, oh yeah, I gotta buy lunch, do this, go transit, do this, blah 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 blah. It's like almost seems like a never-ending cycle. Okay, so that guy is moving closer. He's getting lured in. Okay, but I'm too lazy. I don't want to wait for him. Okay, so let's move this guy up here since he's healed. Let's move my 7 over here. Let's move my 5. Okay, let's move the 5 out of the way altogether. Let's send another one of Layden's Griffins in there. Weaken him down. Okay, he's now down to 4. Okay, Chris, let's try to ram him with one of Chris's horses. So let's get ready to throw attack again. Chris, take one of your horses and see if you can ram him. Come on, do damage. 2, 1. Oh, he's on the 1 hit point. Okay, this is where I get not brave. Okay, so let's go game. Save state 8. Okay, so I'm marking down that we're saving it in slot 8. And okay, let's move Jessica's archer out of the way. She's standing back here. Let's move her archer out of the way. Let's move this guy over here. Okay. They don't have attack. Nobody has attack. Why doesn't nobody have attack? Okay. Let's take Jessica. Lead them over. Okay, 1 point of damage. Come on. Oh, you jerk. You jerk. Okay. Let's see, what this invader coming in. Treat some of these guys back a bit. Now that he can heal. Guys up. And back up there. Alright. He's got 7 magic points, so let's have a rest. And he's on the 3 magic points, so I'm gonna give him rest as well. Chris. I wish I had access to that 1 hex, but I don't. So what I'm going to do, can I move over? Yes. Let's move over to the side over here. Yeah, let's go in there just for some healing ability there. Alright. That should be enough. So we go enter and let us continue. Cool. So one of the things I was to say was that, you know, because there's, you know, all this, you know, convenience of time and everything else like that, you know, I have the ability to wander around and whatnot. So one of the things I remember doing is while running on Metron, you know, doing Pokemon Go raids, and you know, even to the point where I was getting ready to leave Metron, you know, I decided, okay, I'm not gonna buy lunch on Metron. I'll you know, pick it up along the way back home, and then you know, notice, hey, wait a minute, there's this raid. It's only got like, you know, 10 minutes left to go. Where is it? And it's like, oh, hey, it's Patterson SkyTrain station. So I was like, okay, sure, drive out this, you know, to the station. And then it's like, oh, this is my next one. Okay, well, sure, I'll you know, jump off the SkyTrain, and then not even leaving the station, finding a nice little spot, you know, set my phones up, and then, yeah, sure enough, as soon as the egg hatches, it's like, boom, everyone goes in, and there's like, you know, 20 people in the lobby. And you look around going, well, I get it. It's a, you know, it's a SkyTrain station. You know, you expect people, you know, to be there, kind of thing, because it's, you know, it's pretty centralized. You know, that's how they build, you know, SkyTrains and whatnot. So why not? So yeah, so you know, got quickly, but again, no shiny in that run there, unfortunately. Okay, so this guy's now moved nice and close. We should be able to clobber him now. Maybe we'll just do it, you know, late in here. Don't die. Okay, good. So that means I can use Jessica. Maybe I'll use archers from Jessica, because in that way I can throw attack on myself here. All right, and then that way she can get the kill for this one. Okay, so she got that one, and then if I just, okay, ideally speaking, I'd like to give it to Chris. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna move over a little bit. I'm gonna take Chris, hit him head on. Oh, nope, not happening. Okay, so let's move this guy out of the way for Jessica. Step back a bit here. Draw a fresh unit. Okay, do damage. Oh, come on. He's only got 1 freaking hit point left. Jeez. Okay. Guess I'm gonna have to wait till next turn then. 5 magic points. Throw heal 1. into this big batch of guys here. Here, yeah. Just kill those guys. Okay, let's move this guy out of the way. I'm gonna take this guy from and try to attack him on the other side. Come on, kill him! Ugh! So we got one couple of hit points left. Well, not he's probably more, but who's counting? Alright. Turn 46. Okay, so we gotta get enough damage, but not so much damage that it actually kills the guy. That did help too. Resting, gone back those hit points. Now, maybe what I can do is, what happens if I hit him with one of the Bladen's full guys? It should be enough to weaken him, but not kill him. Okay, yes, he's down to 1. So now I know that I can do 1 point of damage. Let's move this out of the way. Give Chris one more chance here. Okay, I'm casting you attack. Here you go, Chris. Giving you attack. You better finish the deal. Cause you're the only one that has horses. Pretty much. Okay, I him. That one. Okay. Ready, come on. Damage! Yes! Okay. Yoso! Just, it's over. Okay. The, Dragon Slayer sword. Haha! Yeah, that's one of the weapons that they needed for Langrisser Mobile, because we actually, when doing the goddess trials, God, it would be really great if I got a weapon that does that. But I haven't, I know there's a bit of a boost, so that helps. Okay. Oh, they found a slate, which contains some information of where stuff is. So, and then we have this slate of trends. Okay, so I managed to kill everybody. Good. Lots and lots of gold pieces. We're gonna end up with more as our bonus. So yeah, perfect. Wow, that took a while. It didn't take 70 turns, but then again, I wasn't as diligent, shall we say, of making sure I got every nut and bolt and that kind of, and from that, because that's pretty tough to do. That it is. Okay. So I'm glad that you've joined me in this little stream. I'm gonna cut the stream a little bit short today because obviously, we just finished this level, so that makes it a good stopping point, because I don't want to put half and half of an episode on there, because sometimes the episodes are different, right? So I want to keep it keep it different, and separated and organized. And besides, we're running very, very close to the end of the game, and again, part of the reason I'm playing this online is because and whatnot, and showing you guys, is because it's very important that I show you and what the end of this game is, and what the is so special about what they refer to as the otaku mode. So what is the otaku mode? Well, you're just gonna find out when that's gonna when the time comes, because I'm almost there. I'm gonna get to that end level. So if you haven't hit like and you haven't clicked subscribe, do definitely do that. And if you even better, click onto your notifications, turn them on too. Okay. I've got these two things are done and whatnot. Something else special came in today. And that was sort of my new work project. So that's part of the other reason I got to end a little early. So I'm gonna, get these items and when some other stuff ready to to go on eBay, and post some of the excess stuff on eBay. But I'll show you this. What I got. Boom, boom. So you can see it's a pretty large and hefty little box here, and everything like that. And of course, no, it doesn't contain a Haru. Okay, I know they'll use it, Gundam fans and that kind of stuff. Would love to see what is in there, but no, it's not a Haru. Okay. The inside, as you can see, is 3 individually smaller boxes. Okay, and these smaller boxes, I'm just going to move out of the way here so that you can actually see it here. So these smaller boxes, as you see, contain what they refer to as the these model books, or whatever you want to call them. And hold on here. Okay, it's called the Robotech Masterpiece Collection. Okay, this happens to be Volume 1, which happens to be, quote, Rand's version. I'm just gonna take these all out of the box because I think they don't need to be in the box, especially since I've got a. Yeah. Okay, and here's Volume 2, okay, of the set here. And last but not least, the Volume 3, okay, of this thing here. Now, these are basically brand new units and that kind of stuff. I was basically going to help somebody out by by posting these up on eBay for any people that sort of interested in that and try to get them, because the story is that the person's no longer going to be living here. Is going to be moving into an apartment in Beijing, a tiny apartment apparently, and so as a result, can't keep these big sort of things around. So being able to have those type of things, he'd love to be able to, but he can't. Now I know on one of these, I think it's Volume 1. Yeah. So this thing is the kid thing for Volume 1 of this box, and everyone has been basically has been perfectly unopened except for Volume 1. And so, I can quickly just give you a little sneak preview of what that sort of little thing looks like here, without actually, doing too much damage to it here. So, because I don't want to, because everyone's sort of curious. Well, what the heck is it? Okay. Sleeve that out. Okay, so the inside of the box is basically this thing here. Okay, so there's the color version of that. They've got the front cover, which shows Robotech, the new generation. So of course that's this in Japanese. That's Mospedia. Okay. Okay. So that's the back logo of that. Okay. Now, okay, I want to be very careful with this because I don't want to sort of forget how this actually comes out of the package. So I'm just gonna slowly pull that off here. This really should be an episode of the history of fan anime. Putting that up, but again, because I'm doing the stream with you guys, you guys can see it firsthand. Me doing it. Okay, so again, when taking it out of the box and whatever, you want to put this onto your shelf as like a bookshelf, and because I said it even kind of looks like it's a big giant book that actually has pages. Okay. Oops, knocking into my mic here. See, so it looks like it actually is a joint like dictionary or whatever, but it's not. Okay. When you pop open the box. Okay. All right. So basically, it's your basically your quote alpha beta fighter kind of put together, and then you can see on the sleeve here. Basically shows you it in the different modes, so you can have it basically in flying fighter form, you can have it in bacheloroid form, and you can have it in both the link up quote alpha beta fighter format. Okay, so basically this thing will allow you to take it all into different things. Okay, and again, this is a very limited edition unit. Okay, so it actually has a certificate of authenticity on it. They only made 10,000 of these units, and this happens to be unit number let's see, 1165, so 1065. Okay, this unit. So anyway, so as a reference, I've got a full set of 3 of these guys that we're going to be putting onto eBay and selling off. Not mine again, because but it just happens that I remember seeing this when I went down to San Diego Comic-Con, that they were planning to release one of these things. And I thought it was kind of neat because it said, that whole entire concept of the alpha beta fighter they never really had made in a kit like this before. But yeah, so they have basically I have 3 of them here, so they're not all the same. They're all volume 1, volume 2, volume 3. So you basically got Rand's version. Let's see. Yeah, I think they've got 3 versions. So you got a green one, a red one, and I think you got the blue one. Okay, so you can all have 3 different models, and then basically, if you want to set them all side by side, they can sit on your bookshelf one at a time. So anyway, that's just some new thing that I ended up picking up. What do you think of it? One of these really cool things that I always run across and that kind of stuff, super rare. I remember seeing these things, and they were pretty expensive when I first saw them back in 2004-ish or whatever. They were supposed to have a price tag around 100 and something, probably $150 probably, and these things are probably up there. The date, date for what it is and whatnot. I'm sure these things are pretty close to that. So definitely, we'll find a good home for these guys. All right, so okay. Anyway, so today's an episode. I want to keep a little bit since we managed to finish the level. I don't want to continue something too much new on that. I do have to, put together this week's episode. It's going to be kind of because we're getting into like a lot of really classically old stuff. One of the things that we were commenting on when I was given this thing was that how we have so many cool collectible things, but because of the era that it came in, a lot of the more modern people, in the you know the millennials, shall we say, or whatever, not only can't appreciate what it is that the piece of thing is, or the gift, or whatever, or the piece of anime memorabilia. Not only do they can't fathom what it is per se, or the fact that it is a giveaway or a piece of memorabilia, but they also don't understand what its function is. Right? Sometimes they have stuff, and it's like, okay, so it's a okay, I won't give it away, but it is a particular, let's say, item. But not only did they have no appreciation for the fact that this item exists, but they actually have no idea of what the function of the item is. And I know it sounds really confusing. I don't want to give it away because I want to save that for the episode on Friday. Okay, so again, make sure you are hitting and subscribing to the history of fan anime. And make sure you subscribe on. Also, if you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe, and that way, when I get that episode on Friday, you will see that. Okay. Anyway, so short stream today. You're about 5 minutes away from reset on Langrisser Millennium, if you're doing your tasks and you're get ready to do your dailies, definitely. You should be able to attend to those in a few moments, okay? And me, I could probably attend to it a little bit too, but I gotta clip and cut a few parts of this episode together and have that scheduled for release. So again, look for that. It's a pretty cool episode, and if you want to do a little bit of research before the episode comes out, I'll give you something to look up on Google for you. Okay, it's going to be the Cream Lemon Laserdisc box set. Okay, so if you want to know what that is all about and whatever, go to Google and type in Cream Lemon Hentai. Okay, and just because I said that, don't do this on your work computer. Okay, just a tip. All right, just a tip. All right. Anyway. So, hope you guys enjoy your evening, and have a good day tomorrow. And when your day's over, come back here tomorrow night, and we will continue with the next level, which is level 17. So we're getting up there. I said, I think with a good wave on 17, I should be able to get Jessica, to her 4th class change, and then then I can really start concentrating. Soon I know is level 9 already, so he just needs just a couple more kills, and he'll hit his change, which is good. And then he'll be done, and then then I can just 100% concentrate on Chris, which it's kind of tough because she does have a set of horses, but trying to keep them alive and trying to make sure that she gets the kill on those can be a bit tough. But we will see as the story goes on. Langrisser for the PC Engine. And then again, the reason I'm doing this is again, you want to wait until we get to the end of this, because then the real fun begins, and you will see why the PC Engine version is probably, as I said, the manufacturer's favorite Langrisser, and the one that they spent the most amount of money, the most amount of resources, time, and that kind of stuff to be put into this particular version. And you'll see why. All right. Until then, have a good evening. Thanks for joining me there, Chad, for the brief moment. Hope you have a good evening, and I will catch you guys all tomorrow, right? So, until then, see you again.